Here I go again. Wrong one. Greetings, beloved. I am still suiting up. Welcome to Live Dive 53. And I forgot to give any details in the description box. So I'm just going to have to tell you guys. And I see Jax and Linnell. Hello, ladies. How are you all? So glad to see you here. I think I need to. I have two in my pocket. Perfect. So I don't know how many of you guys out there are aware of the. Let me get this right. The quiet, please. As soon as she hears me start talking. That's wonderful, Linnell. Glad to hear that. And Michelle crochets in Kansas. Hi, sweetheart. You go right ahead, Jackson May. You work and lurk and do what you got to do. But I don't know how many of you guys have heard of the North. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me look on the ball bands over here. I done forgot the name of it. I keep forgetting. The Pacific Northwest, blah, 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 blah. Tongue twister. There's Wanda. You took your name out of your name. Okay, I'm sorry. Crochet my way. Okay. Pacific Northwest Yarny Social 2023. PNWYS 2023. I guess I forgot to. Sorry, I don't know who's calling me, but I forgot to turn my focus on. And it closes my window every time that happens. Sorry, guys. I'll do the focus on my watch. That's easier. I am live streaming. I have a special live streaming for 1 hour. There we go. That's what I am dyeing today. I've actually been dyeing it for a while. And just about done. I've only got, I don't even know how many more. I'm actually going to count them today. I've got a bunch that are naked, that need ball bands. So I've plenty of stuff to occupy this hour. And there's that Stream Elements thing again. I don't know if you guys see it in the YouTube chat or not, but something that I opened up before last week's live, and I haven't figured it out yet. So I technically have colors, just I need to make more of. I have a little bit of the. Let me tell you guys what this is about first, or the colorway. It is burgundy on one end, and it is teal on the other end, and then in the middle is white background with speckles of each of those colors. Yes, sorry, Jax. That would have been a good little bit of information to add in there. It is hosted by Dana at Wanderlust Crochet. So, yes, I am dyeing the yarn for that event. What an honor. What an absolute honor it is to do that. I am so excited. Hello, Joy. Glad to have you. Thank you for coming in. So first off, I am going to go ahead and make some more. See, this one right here still got a little bit left of the tail. So I'll go ahead and, you know what, I think I might just make some fresh. Let's just make some fresh. I'm going to get a whole clean. This has been sitting for about 2 days. So I'm just going to get a whole new cup, a whole new syringe, a whole new batch. I don't usually let it sit open like that long. And once we get that going, I'll show you. Go over here to the table and work on the ball bands a little bit. All right, let me go ahead and get these cups full of water. As you can see, the yarn is sort of soaking. Let me get some more hot water. Just a little bit more on top there. So how's everyone? What is everyone working on? Jackson said she's lurking and working. What are you working on? What's everyone else doing today? Gorgeous day here in Virginia. Perfect temperatures. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I would guess probably in the upper 60s, lower 70s. It is gorgeous. It's sunny. It's beautiful. It's not too, not too hot, not cold at all. And for those who may not know, I have started memberships on my channel. That is now an option for anyone out there that might want to help out a little bit more. You already do. It's already, you're being a big help by just simply watching my videos. But, if you want to help out further, I have memberships now. And Tank is making the flat circle puffs on the, oh, you got an Addy. Huh, interesting. Roanoke. you're in my neck of the woods, sort of. Well, Roanoke's about 3.5 hours from me, but you already knew that, I'm sure. Tighten up my apron here a little bit. Okay, now let's get some water for these. Get the job rolling. In fact, once I pretty much spent the entire day running errands and whatnot. But now that I'm done with that, I will have these things rolling. I mean, like I said, I have to count, see how I have left. And I'm putting 800 milliliters. These cups hold 1,000, but that kind of takes it too close to the top for comfort. And since this is basic dye, I try very carefully not to spill it because it stains everything forever, or pretty close to forever, for a very long time. So 800 milliliters of water in each one. And I have to mix colors. I have a little formula over here on my whiteboard that I use for proper mixing. Let me see if I have enough of both of these or if I have to add more. Yeah, I got that much. Okay. And Joy is taking a break. We need to go back outside and help soon. We are replacing our swimming pool liner. Oh boy. Yep, it is getting to be about that time. Our pool's usually open this weekend, actually, Memorial Day weekend. I don't have any plans to go this weekend, but I will be there at some point. My kids always look forward to that. And I have my respirator right there. Didn't even bother. Continuing on. And this is perfectly clean, so I don't even have to wipe that off. Okay. So a lot of blue and a little bit of green will give me my teal. It took a lot of trial and error with this. In fact, I have a couple of them that turned out a little too much on the green, like almost like an emerald. But there was a fine line between teal and emerald. It was just a slightly too much green, and all it was, but it turned, it was fine. It looked really, really good. You're heading to Sterling via 81. We'll be passing. Yeah. Yes, you will. Yeah, if you're going to 66, are you taking 66? Are you going 81 to 66, Wanda? Or is it okay to call you that, or would you rather I go by your crate that way? She took her name out. I don't know if that's it's not, I have a ton of viewers though, so nobody will see this hardly. But yeah, actually, you probably already know this, but 66, the exit from 81 to 66 is very close to me. I could be at 66 in half an hour. I actually like 66 and 64. 64 is nice too. That goes over the mountain to Richmond. You know that. I'm sure you already know that. My grandfather, rest his soul, he was a truck driver. He he drove for a lot of different companies until they finally, yes, 81 to 66. Wanda's fine. Okay. Yeah, we know it's you. Yeah, he ended up, his last probably 30 years of driving was with ABF. And that's who he ended up retiring with, was in the union and all that stuff. Hello, Katrina's Crochet and More. She says, hello, Melissa, Crochet and Agreement. Hello to each and every one of you in chat. Love and hugs to all. Love and hugs back to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in here today. I gotta make sure I get all this mixed up real good. In fact, I might grab me a skewer because I can really get down in there with one of those. I only use the skewers for dyeing, so I like using the wooden ones. We don't cook on the grill as much as we used to because our gas grill went. Oh, wonderful, Katrina, you joined. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. God bless you. I need to make a video like Jeannie has. She has a video for the super chats, and then she has another video for the members. I need to make one of those. And hello, Molly Collingham. Thank you for coming in. It's good to meet you. So yeah, he ended up retiring with ABF, and they actually he bought a headstone, but he ended up being cremated. But he's got an ABF, a double trailer, whatever you call that, double trucks on there, all carved in nice and neat, and they ended up actually having a picture of his truck put on his box where his ashes are. And he just had all kinds of paraphernalia. My oldest daughter had a little stress truck, little squeezy thing. It had ABF on it. He got her that because she was at one time fascinated with truck drivers because her dad did that too for a while. Oh, wonderful. That is so nice. When did that happen? Or was that here or somewhere else? I'm referring to Tank's comment. She said, I gifted one membership and Steve received it. Did I miss that or was that somewhere else? Also, Tank, I don't know if you've seen my video yet. I did the giveaway video right before I went live. I just did. It will show on YouTube. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. So actually, you ended up winning last week's live die, and it said that you were going to give it to Bridget. So, and speaking of, hi Bridget, how are you? Yeah, it's all yours. It's all yours, Bridget. Just out of formalities, though, just go ahead and drop me an email with your address. You know, YouTube doesn't want us to hang on to everybody's addresses. I don't want to say, oh, I got your address, I'll send it to you. Let's go through the proper avenues here for this and not get in trouble or anything. So if you don't mind, Bridget, just drop me an email. I'll get that off to you. What will you do with it? It's Well, it's finger weighted sock yarn, so if you wanted to make socks, which I know I would if I had it. Of course, that's all I've been doing anyways. Okay, sweet. I think I heard something. Awesome. Okay, now let's make the burgundy. Let me refer back. Let me get my little scoop here. Refer to my little notes over here. If anybody were to see this, you'd be like, how did you make sense out of that? All right. Mostly red and a little bit of purple. Going to make flowers for the wedding. Yeah, perfect. I need to check your channel out, but have you posted your address yet? Your post office address? And I bet you're going to get swamped with gorgeous flowers. Ooh. Jaxie said that her flower supplies arrived yesterday. I need you to dye me 6 skeins. Someone is gifting me, and Mama G doesn't feel like she's pro enough to do it. I wanted the color the Australian lady won. Rust green and a little yellow. Let's see. Was this on her auction? Or maybe you could just email me details. Whatever you think. All right, let me. I think I can get away with just wiping it off. A little bit of dust on there. That sounds gorgeous, though. Rust, green, and yellow. Wow. That sounds gorgeous. There is somebody I recently found on, it's YouTube, I think. Gosh, I watch Instagram and YouTube, the shorts, so much. It's hard to remember who. I don't even remember the channel name now. If I was editing this, I would look it up and tell you guys. But there was a lady that uses a random number picker to choose what colors she dyes her yarn. And it's crazy. So the combination she gets, and you would think like, oh my God, this is gonna look terrible, but they look awesome. And there's Miss Kim saying, good afternoon, Melissa and chat. Hope you're all doing well. I am, Kim. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing good too, sweetheart. You guys can see my dryer. I just realized this thing right here. That is what I use when I'm in a hurry to get the yarn dry. Well, we've had some decent warm days. Yesterday, I had some yarn outside drying. Oh, wonderful. A picture would be great. Thank you. I had some yarn outside drying, and, well, the hotter it gets, it's like you could get, well, it depends on if it's cotton, it takes a little longer, but if it's wool or acrylic, you could get yarn dry in about an hour on a good hot day. That's awesome. There's no other way to get it that dry. I mean, of course, I put it in the spin dryer until it's practically dry. Okay, I'm going to use my skewer now. I like to get my stomach off of the scoop. So I'll leave that later, so we'll need it again. And this will be enough to dye probably, well, I'll only do 4 at a time, but I could probably do about 6. I think it does about 6 hanks. And actually, there was a lot of trial and error in this dye. I'm still working on the perfect speckling technique, and I think I've actually achieved it with this colorway. I'll show you guys what I'm doing now. and it's like face palm. I can't believe it's so easy, and I've been doing it the difficult way the entire time. But I'll explain to you when I get to that. All I gotta do is get this dissolved really well, put my dye away, and clear off my work area. I think I heard somebody call you by Crochet My Way. Maybe Granny D's. Maybe she called you that. Somebody said that, and I was wondering why it wasn't, Hi Wanda. A lot of times I listen. We all do. We listen to lives while we're doing stuff, while we're knitting, crocheting, or just doing something else. And I do that too. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But I didn't look to see that you had taken that out of your ID on there. Let's see. What? No, wait. Am I seeing that? Did you add an extra number? 584 foundation single crochets. Why? But this is going to be an amazing top. 584. What size yarn are you using? Either that or it's got to be skinny yarn. It must be skinny yarn, right? Wow. See, this is why I don't make it too full. Yeah, you can see this. Oh, 242 times. So, like each panel, is that what you're saying? Man. How do you count that? Okay. I thought so. Well, yes, you're right. It's going to be beautiful because it's just something I know. I've just gotten a passion for finger and weight yarn lately that it might be a lot extra work, but it is worth it. It pays off in the end in so many ways. I mean, I could go on and on. Yeah, I was kind of thinking in my head that didn't quite, but either way, 484, 584, 1084. That's a lot. Yes, absolutely, Bridget. I agree. It's I don't know, it's just like you get if you're making a sweater or a cardigan, something like that. Yeah, you're gonna want something nice and thick and warm. But if you want something, especially if you're in a warmer climate, you want something just to wear every day, like socks, then you're gonna want something kind of thin. Okay. Yep, we know you, Wanda. All right, I think I might have all the little chunkies out now. I actually am waiting on my first Timu order, and I've already started on my cart for the second one. If everything goes okay with everything in this one, and in that cart is an immersion blender, like I've been talking about. I wanted to get. So if it works, which it seems most stuff people get on there is really, really good. If it works, then I will have one of those to use. And it's not for food. My new map keeps talking about immersion blenders. No, I'm not using it for smoothies. I've got a bullet, I've got a blender, I've got a food processor. I don't need any of that. And I used this yesterday for some cotton, so I'm going to use it other side of it. Dana! Hi, sweetheart! Wow, just in time. I take it you must have got my email, maybe? Or maybe Wanda messaged you. I'm going to move these over here so I can get my other rack up here. And I'll show you guys how I've been working this. I've had a little assembly line going with this stuff. It's fun. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit of time in between, waiting for it in the oven. But that's also why I have this plastic down, because while those are in the oven, I go ahead and start working on 4 more so that when those are done and cool, I take them off and put the next batch in. But yeah, I've had a little assembly line going around here. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys my new tips and tricks I came up with. First of all, Wanda sent you. All right, thank you, Wanda. Sent you a text. So my first thing I learned, which I'm so proud of, is that I used to have a problem being able to get any white on the coat. And I actually was getting better at it before I started this order. But I've perfected it now. Now I'm ready to share my secret. But on these particular hanks, and I'll show you what I mean as I'm doing it, after I get my gloves. Now these particular hanks are kind of like Karen's and Sunita's, where it is solid on each end, and then the middle is white with speckles. I haven't tried, I don't know how I would do this with any other yarn that's speckled all over and white. I'm not sure. But with this particular style, I have found that if I put a tie wrap in the area where the white speckling is, I put a tie wrap right there, and then I'm able to rinse the yarn by letting the water flow over the white part and then the colored part last. And what that does is keeps the solid part from rinsing into the speckled part, which in turn lets it be white underneath. I'll show you guys when we get to the ball bands. After I get these in the oven and get them going, we'll go over here to the table, and I've got a big old bag of already done hanks. And hello, Zoila. So glad you came in, sweetheart. No. Yeah, I don't see stuff you guys see on. I'm watching on the StreamYard chat, and I don't see some of the stuff you guys see. That's right, Zoila. Thank you. Thumbs up, guys, if you get a chance. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so let me get to that. But I've also learned a better way of speckling. And even with this colorway, I started off, we keep talking while I'm bent over, I hope you don't mind. I started off speckling with powder like you normally would do. I actually made a mixture of, I mixed up the blue and the green to make the teal, and I mixed up the purple and red to make the burgundy, and I, sprinkled it on just like you would any other, how you would expect to speckle something. But then I recently discovered, well, first of all, the colors break, so I had some other colors speckled in there in addition to what I intended on having. They would break back into the blues, the reds, the purples, the greens, So I discovered recently that I can simply take these little syringes that I am using to dye them with and just dot it, and it doesn't break. I actually get true teal and burgundy speckles on these by just dabbing, and I don't have to be quite as careful when I lift it up to do the other side, because when you're speckling, you have actually concentrated dye powder right there, so you just barely touch it, it's going to spread, versus dabbing it with these syringes, it doesn't do that. So yeah, little things. We're all learning. You know, we all learn things as we, you know, whatever it is in life we're doing. Not just yarn dyeing related, not just yarn related. I mean, we all learn in our knitting and crocheting as well. We learn in life in general, and yeah, that's how it goes. Are these your colors, Dana? They're gorgeous. I love them. Love them. Okay, I'm going to find me a spot here to set this. I think I can scoot this there. There we go. That works. Get this down a tad. I've already syringed up some of that. So when I do acrylic, I just make sure I get the side of it really good, the one side of it really good, and it kind of melts down through the other side. I don't have to flip it.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. My little sidekick is popping in. Oh, they can see ya. Yeah, I've got the camera a little bit wider, different setting.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexandria.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm watching Bam Bam of Garden.
Garden of Bam. She's watching a playthrough. I'm not sure what the. It's kind of weird looking to me, but she likes it. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Is that pretty?
Uh-huh. Are you doing
She compliments my yarn a
Hey,
lot.
Grandma, are you the purplish, red curlers kind?
Curlers? Did you say curlers?
Yeah.
Did you mean to say yarn or dye? Zoila says, hi, cutie. And Jen says, hello, sweetie.
Hi, Ma. My name is Alexandria.
Jack's in a meeting. That's so cute.
Hi, everyone. Hear this song. Baby, that's kills. Don't provide this. I will go me. Yeah,
She loved to sing, don't you?
Yeah. Hey, Grandma, I feel like this thing to it. And it will look awesome. Go.
Oh, well, I have a certain technique I do with this, but next time I dye something
Hey, Grandma, do like this
non-specific, I'll let you help.
Hey, Grandma,
Okay.
do like this. Okay, and that like awesome.
Another thing that I've learned too is I will do this side in that color so that just in case those two run together, sometimes I'll actually even space it out.
This one right here. Hey everyone, do you want to see my lovey? Did them say yes?
Oh, it takes a bit for people. It's a little bit of a delay. But sure, you can show your lovey. Show your lovey. Oh, we want somebody to say yes?
Hi, yes, please.
Yes, please. Jen says sure. She'd like to see it.
Okay.
What'd you just put on there?
Nothing.
Gotta move that so it won't melt in the oven, okay? This plastic, huh?
I wanted to.
No, you have to move it. Gotta be a good girl. Thank you.
It got hair on it.
Oh my, what was it? Where did it come from?
I don't know. And it fell on the
She's still in her pajamas. And Zoila said she would love to see your lovey.
But I want to put it on. I don't want to put lovey on yarn.
Just hold it up really high. They can see you. See? They can see Lovey in both cameras.
Guys, it's really nice. Hey guys, Lovey can take a nap right here. There. Grandma, can't do see Lovey?
Oh no. Well, they can see a little bit of Lovey in the yarn cam.
Yeah. And now Lovey can watch. There. Now Lovey can watch you die. There. I'm gonna leave Lovey right there.
They all love Lovey. Everybody loves Lovey.
Yay! I guess they'll love Lovey's color.
Uh-huh.
Hey, everyone. I'm going to
Hank says, hello, sweet Alexandria.
Oh, hi, Tank. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
I love you, everyone.
You know what, Alexandria?
What?
Tank won my giveaway, and she gave it to Bridget. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Hey, Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget's here too.
Hey, Bridget.
Goodness.
Hey, Bridget. Hey, Bridget, look at my muscles. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Tank. I'm gonna draw. You guys.
Draw something.
Hey, Dawn, can you give me some paper, please?
Oh, can't do it right now.
Oh, I want to do it right now.
Oh. I don't think there's any in the printer. Look on the shelf right below the printer. I had to take out the paper, so I had to put other paper in. No, not there, baby. The shelf below it.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can use that one. That was just a scrap paper, but you can use it.
Okay. You guys, now look.
There's also another scrap paper on the table.
Okay.
It's technically the back paper for the address labels. I was still right on it though. Trey Joyner. Hello and welcome in. Thank you, Kim.
It's her dad's Bambolina.
Bambolina.
Everyone, first.
Okay, done with that one. We put that aside and wash gloves.
Everyone, let me fix Lovey up real quick. Okay, here. Do you love Lovey, everyone? And of course,
Everybody loves Lovey.
Hey, gonna watch this.
Now this color, when it goes on, both in the cup
Hey, gonna watch
and
this.
when it goes on, it looks blue.
I call
The
Lovey.
naked snail. Someone called you a slug or something. Was it ladybird? Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you made it. Yes. As you'll see, it looks blue, and when I first experimented with this, I'm like, oh no, now I've got too much blue in here. When this stuff is rinsed and dried, well, actually when it's rinsed, it's green. It's teal green. It's not emerald green like some of them are in the beginning. Which, like I said, emerald and teal, pretty darn close. Acrylic can be really picky when it comes to dyeing it. It does what it wants, and it doesn't always do the same thing every time. So does anyone have any weekend plans for Memorial Day? My grandma, well, somebody do the math. She was born 1935, but she's been bugging my cousin who lives with her for a family, not real necessarily a family reunion, but just like a family get together. Not near as big as a family reunion, but um, she, my cousin and I decided we would do that Sunday. Rest. Good idea. Very good idea. I'll have to try that sometime. But that'll be fun. I mean, she's planning on. See, my grandfather, the one I was talking about, the drove tractor trailer. Hey, Jetton. Good to see you. He passed away when the baby was 9 months, 10 months old. 9 months old. And she's actually having some of the people from his side of the family. There's not a whole lot left, but it's a niece, his niece, and I guess I'm not sure who's coming with her, but it's some people from his side that I haven't seen in decades, and I'm talking like 30, a lot of decades, no more than 30. I was a kid. Yeah. So that'll be nice. Cook out lots of food. And hopefully lots of opportunities to sit and knit. I'll be helping her out, of course. Trey says, I love barbecues. I also love the condiment bottles. Yeah. How about some syringes? Not quite the same, huh? You'll be driving, huh, Dana? You're our heroes, just like all those doctors and nurses, and yeah, you're right up there with them. You and Wanda and Christy and my granddaddy. Y'all are out there, rain or shine, doing your thing, doing what you gotta do. Oh, did you fall?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't hurt myself.
good. That's good.
Oh, do you mean this?
No, that's the other scrap piece I was talking about. You can have that. If you can write on it, go right ahead.
Okay.
Or whatever you were going to do. Sometimes she paints.
What's that?
I'm sure, Trey, that there'll be squirt bottles at the barbecue. Even if it ain't but what they came in. I'm going to go ahead and turn this oven on. Wipe off a hand. $2.75. I'm kind of changing it up every now and then. For acrylic, I do $2.75, but here lately I've been doing cotton at $300 because cotton doesn't melt. Now I'll show you guys how I do my speckling. I hope we get time to get over here do some ball bands because I got everything set up. I mean, I'm still doing them, whether I get to do it on the live or not, but it's kind of hoping you guys get to see. But check out this. Let me rinse off this hand. Rinse off that one too. I'm going to show you how I do my speckling now. And it's just like, why didn't I think of that before? But it's just a simple, kind of use it like a fountain pen.
Is that what you're dreaming about, Sam?
And it comes out teal, not all different colors. As big or as small as you want.
I can give you another.
No.
And I don't need to put a whole lot
We got
because acrylic speckling like this does spread. It doesn't seem like it spreads quite as much if I get it good and dry. I have found that variable, but it's still, no matter what, it still spreads. So a little goes a long way. Well, hello there, yarn lover Regina. Great to see you. It looks, yeah, maybe is it my camera? It might, I don't know, it's looking, it looks blue definitely for sure. And that's what I thought was a mistake when I first started testing out these colors. But yes, like Dana says, it's burgundy and teal. It looks blue even right now to me, this teal does, but it comes out teal. It's very interesting how it does that. But when I first started doing it, I had way too much green in it, and I was getting like an emerald. So I backed off the green a little bit, and then I'm like, well, this is blue. Let me see what happens. Sure enough, it's perfect. Switch this one over. But you guys actually get to see here in just a second what they look like when you're done.
Yeah.
Like I said, some of them at the beginning were...
Hey, Tim's drawing this woodpecker.
Oh, that's one of his favorite things to draw.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, did you draw this a long time ago?
Oh, yeah, I need to do a little bit on the other
Hey,
side as
Tim
well.
drawn this a long time ago.
Yeah, he's been drawing it for a long time.
Cool.
That's been his thing. I'll come back with the teals here.
When you were a little kid, and you had a lot of pens and crayons, just like me.
Huh?
Did you have so many pens and crayons just like me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dots are cool too. But yeah, just a simple thing of that.
And
it's perfect.
And I'm
Exactly what I was looking for. Hey, there's Bakura. Kirsta is. She's back in her room. I will definitely be sure to tell her you asked. Sometimes she pops out. Last week she popped out right at the last couple minutes before I ended. So maybe, or I could send baby back to get her. If you would like for her to come out and say hello. Dana says she's on the edge of her seat, literally waiting to see what they look like when they're done. Mama knows best, aka Gwen. Hello, sweetheart. So good to see you. Let's I don't have to go so slow. Let's get this ball rolling a little faster, huh? So I'm going to show you what the actual, like I said, some of them are emerald green, which is fine. But I want you guys to see what it actually, the proper teal that I was shooting for. Now this burgundy, I had to do this on a different colorway, so I already knew how to make that. But the teal, I mean, I do have a color called malachite, but that color is so hard to come by, and I am, well, actually, I was going to say I'm almost out, but I'm actually out because I had a little mishap with it. It fell in the sink. So the little bit that I did have is no longer. So I made my which is just fine. And see, that's an example of what happens if you touch it. Okay, so now let me switch everything over. We got 10 minutes. I can stay a little longer if I have to, of course. But I am going to do one camera at a time. I'm going to take off my gloves. Oh, the oven is actually ready, so let me go ahead and pop those in. Then I will switch cameras over and we will move over to the table and see what it looks like.
But I'm at the table right now. I'm at the table right now.
What you do? Oh, you're at the table. Well, you're on the other side. There's plenty of room.
So you probably want to go on this side to bother me.
Oh, no, just over there where my stuff is.
Okay. I'm right here, Grandma.
Oh, well, I might have to bother you then. Okay, I'm going to do one camera at a time. So let me remove. Okay. Now let me do this one. I'll even have the light on it so you can see it even better.
Well, I'm gonna go over there again. I wanna get the yarn.
I can't see what it looks like until I pull it up. Oh, did I touch a button? Let me remove it again, see what's going on. I might have hit the camera button or something.
I got me some steps.
You got you some what?
I got me some steps.
I think I accidentally closed the tab, so give me a second here. I like using the back camera. All right, that's why I couldn't see it because it wasn't up there. Oh, did I miss a button? Oh, okay, I gotta leave settings. All right, gotta enter studio. Pardon if I have to move this a little. Okay, I think that's good. It's a little bit sideways. Right. Okay. Yeah, how's that? Oh, there's Alyssa. Hi, how are you? I killed the sound. How am I now? Is everything okay? Looking fine? All that jazz. Dana is dying to see this, so let me get one that is perfect. Can you see this, Dana? Don't wreck. If you're driving, pull over or mute, or no, mute, pause. Now it's echoing. I've got an idea. What? You know what? I didn't mute my mic. That's what it is. Durr. How's that? I forgot to mute the mic. I think I turned it down. So y'all let me know. Hold it closer. Yeah, hold it closer. In fact, Isn't that a gorgeous combination together? And check out the speckles. It actually worked really, really good. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit off camera. My camera's right here, not in the middle of the phone. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, Dana. Isn't that pretty? This is going to make some awesome stuff. I cannot wait to see. I'm in the group, by the way, the Facebook group. So hoping somebody will post something there. And it is such an honor to do this. I was shocked when you messaged me, and yeah. Let me make that a little tighter. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It's just love the idea, love the color combo. I keep hearing that game on TV, and it sounds like an echo. Oh, I didn't check to see if Marianne was going live. Does anybody know if Marianne the crotchety clogger? Because we'd like to CIA raid her. Yep, the official yarn of the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social 23. Check out the ball bands. They're naked, so I've got some clothes for them. Nice glare, isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. While those are in the oven, and I forgot to set the timer, so let me go over here and set that timer real quick. I wanted you guys to see before I had to end. Oh, absolutely. Will do. Absolutely. I will share pictures on the Facebook group. It's going to be a mess of them, too. I've got a kitchen sized trash bag right here. And I still got more to dye. So yes, that's why I brought all this over here, so that we could do a little bit of dressing these cuties. Like in my hot glue gun and start cutting out some labels. And I will keep this assembly line going for probably till bedtime. I'll sit down every now and then, rest my back. I mean, while they're in the oven, I can actually lay them out on the island as well and get the next batch ready for when those are done. But yeah, sometimes my back tells me to sit down, take a break. So that's when I'll pick up the socks and work on those. But yeah, let me drag out a couple more. I can show you guys real quick before I go what the first ones look like that worked. Okay, here's an idea of the speckling. I got the teal and the burgundy right, but the speckling on this one, this was when I had made up some teal and I made up I wrote magenta. It's actually burgundy. I made those up, but it ended up breaking like this. Which it's still pretty, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to keep the same colors, like on that one. I keep thinking it's way up here. I'm still working on the camera orientation. I live here in Boise and have been to, oh, nice. And can vouch for just how much fun this event will be. Are you going this year? Yay, thank you, Jetten. Let me find one of the, okay, I'll find one of the emeralds. Now here is the first ones that ended up being too much green in there, but it's so close. Well, I mean, look on the end here, it's a little bit lighter, but like here in the center, it is so close to a teal. It's just a matter of a fourth of a gram is what went from this to this. Just a fourth of a gram of dye powder per 800 milliliters. I mean, that's very little. But again, the speckling on that, there's another one. I can use that one too. Yeah, I think definitely my phone does better than my computer. But yes, I am almost done with these, and absolutely I will post them on the Facebook group page. It'll be a nice picture just to see them all together. And I'm thinking that they're probably going to be mailed in either 2 boxes, or I have bags that are enormous. I think I bought them by accident because I didn't realize how big they were. But I've used one bag one time, and I think that was Reggie. Reggie had ordered a bunch of yarn for like a subscription box thing she had done. Oh, I need to add all you other members to my Nightbot. I have to make sure I do that. I have started making more emojis. I just haven't uploaded them yet, but I have. It's like once you get 2 or 3 members or something like that, you can make more. So I've made more emojis. Oh, okay. What did I miss here? So exciting. You're a co-host with the event, so yeah, you'll definitely be there. Awesome. Yeah, she is my co-host this year. Awesome. So will you guys be posting in the group, in the Facebook group? Probably. And Trey says, wait a minute, let me go back up. I missed the other one. Hey, Melissa, I can watch replays of your live stream video showing your squeezy condiment bottles before my 45th birthday, which was April 27th. Well, happy belated birthday. But I need to leave your chat now. I want to walk outdoors for 20 or more minutes because the Georgia weather is nice outdoors. Happy Memorial Day. I'll see you next time, Melissa. Well, thank you so much for dropping in, Trey. We enjoyed having you, and enjoy your outdoors. If it's anything like it is here in Virginia, absolutely go outside. Oh, awesome, Dana. Awesome. I always love seeing what everybody makes. Yes. I have a hashtag on Instagram where it's just simply crochet in agreement, Etsy. I think that's either one. I'll see it. I use both, but I love seeing what you guys make. Yeah, and that's the nature. Wanda says, "I love that no 2 hanks are the same," and that's the nature of hand dyed yarn. Yeah, it's like snowflakes. There will not be 2 identical. I mean, I dye them the same. I use the same solution, the same concentration, the same yarn. But no matter what I do, they will never ever be 2 the same, and that's a good thing because I mean, you can get the same thing out of any big box store any day. It's something. I don't know. It's you can tell when something has been made with hand dyed yarn, or at least I know I can, and I'm sure everybody notices. I'm not the only one. It was a commercial. I want to say it was Verizon, but this lady had on a sweater. I think it was knit, but the way that the color pooled in certain areas, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love that sweater. That's hand dyed yarn right there. Yeah, you can't deny that. And yeah, there's another commercial that's like CVS. I think it's some kind of a health thing. A lady has a cardigan on there, and if it wasn't for cardigans, you can have them seamed, or you can have it one full panel, like in the round kind of thing. But there was something that was seamed on it. If it hadn't been for that, I would have sworn that it was hand knitted, and with hand dyed yarn, because that's how awesome it looked. And I see that I am running past. Let me see if anyone is live. Well, we do have Drainy. Drainy is live. If anybody wants to go braid purple crochet and more with Drainy. But we also have Tina, Crafts by the Rose. Chandler's live. Yarnworks by Lydia. I don't see Mary Ann. Let me go to her page and see if she may have posted something. I generally send people over there if she does. Oh, okay. She says, hey, I've been MIA for some time now regarding live streams. I know. Frankly, the past month has been such a challenge for me in many aspects. Sunday was okay. So, yeah, I think she's saying that none today, but she could use everybody's prayers. She's gonna hopefully do a live stream next Thursday. So let's remember Mary Ann in our prayers. The Lord knows exactly what she needs. Dana is staying right here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep cutting paper, and that's warm enough now.
Did you say cutting paper?
Oh, did I say cutting paper?
Yeah.
I'm cutting out ball bands. Yes, ma'am. You want to watch?
Yeah.
She has a fascination for cutting things, don't you?
Yeah.
Even your mother's favorite
Grandma,
paintbrush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandma, I actually know.
Y'all didn't see that look on her face.
I'm sorry.
Oh, her mom came home from the
I
weekend
actually know how to do that.
and found, oh, this is very sharp. You can watch me. But she found one of her favorite paintbrushes.
Let's watch the shirt part.
She's got a lot of expensive paintbrushes.
Grandma, what's the shirt part?
It's underneath here. I mean, it pops out when you push down on it, but it's super duper sharp.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we have to be very careful with that. Yeah. Yeah, she loves art, period. Dana says she may grow up to be a paper artist. Well, thank you, Zoila. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Yeah, she actually does really good drawing, painting. She was doing circles. Like, okay, she'll be 5 in December. She was doing circles when she was like 3. And I just drew it one time, and then she just went around and like good circles too. I don't mean just ovals or whatever. I mean, she was actually legit circles. I say it's sharp, but it looks a little bit like it could do sharpening. I'm leaving paper. I might use the other one. How do you sharpen a paper cutter? Oh. But yeah, I'll be working on this all weekend long. My goal is to get these mailed out. Definitely one day next week, for sure. I don't have a set day yet, but definitely one day next week. Alright, so a training is already on. Yeah. So that's why I'll just put it over here. That one seems a lot sharper. I'd have to look on Temu, see if they have, I'm sure they have paper cutters. Does anybody here, well, I just need to watch y'all's channels really, but has anybody here had like a really good experience with Temu? I just placed my first order Sunday night, and by Monday, it was like Monday afternoon. It hadn't even been 24 hours. They had already gathered up everything and shipped it. And it was only $50 worth of stuff, but it was 28 items.
Grandma, I'm gonna go over here and watch my iPad.
Okay, that's fine. Some of it is, I did get a little bit of yarn. It claimed to be sock yarn, so of course I had to grab that. Uh, it claims to be cotton sock yarn. I'll find out all of that. But also got like, well, I searched knitting thimbles because I like to use my finger to push the stitch up over. You can sharpen paper cutter by using sandpaper or foil. Oh, Tank, you're just so full of wisdom. I will definitely try that. Foil, interesting. That is very nice. Nice to know. But I got a thimble that's leather and it's got the, I'm sure you guys have seen it on Amazon, but it's leather, but it's got the metal piece that you use for, the thimble part of it, but it's open on the back. It's not like this little round metal thing you stick on your finger like your thimbles used to be. Oh, wow. Timu has been caught stealing your information. Wow.
Mama, can you please help me? iPad.
Oh, what you need help with, sweetheart?
I want you to turn it off.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
You know how to turn it off.
Like
that?
No. I do it off. Not it on.
Okay. Like that?
No, No.
No.
I don't watch your show.
Oh, what you want to watch?
I like to turn my phones,
Okay.
but I don't know where it is.
Okay, I can. You know what? Your battery is down to 8%, but I can turn off your headphones from here. Yeah. Now your headphones. Oops, I tapped on something. Oh, that's loud.
Yeah.
We need to turn that down. Okay.
Why?
Because it's loud. You gotta find a place to plug in. Now, why don't you go over to them and plug it in? It's gonna die. Okay, I warned you. Okay, Zoila was thinking about getting one of those mini washing machines, and Wanda says that she bought one from Amazon, and it does better than the regular washing machine. All clothes. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen those. Or I don't know, they're actually $5 because I seen one last night that was 30 something. A little collapsible, just put a couple things in it. Maybe it's on there somewhere for $5, but I have noticed that they do sell out of stuff quick. Hello, Kim G. How are you? Good to see you. I have yarn in the oven and I have naked yarn.
Can I watch clouds on your phone?
I've been using my phone. There's another phone over there. If you bring me that one, I'll set you up with that. It's right beside the iPad. Did you unplugged it probably? Yeah. Bring me that one. You can use that. Bless her heart. That's my old phone. The phone before my previous phone.
I actually see me on there.
You seen you on there?
Yeah.
Okay, the YouTube needs to update, of course, so just hold on. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting ball bands on because this is going to drip on the table if it hasn't already. It hasn't. Let me go ahead and get these. Then I'll do it. Oh. Foil. I have to try that. I've got a lot of scissors around here I need to sharpen too. Even my good embroidery scissors. Maybe it's not letting me update. I don't know if it's space or the phone's too old. Why can't you watch on TV? All right. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like when all of these hanks are done and stacked. It's 70 of them, so that's going to be quite a stack. Yeah, it did start dripping a little bit. Maybe put my yarn on the floor. It's in a bag, but it's on the floor. She heard cutting paper. Like to make it nice and neat. I should at least try to keep it on the table so y'all can see what I'm doing. Kind of wish I'd have had some yarn that's already ready to rinse. I could show you my secret way of rinsing, but still another 27 minutes on the oven. I put them in for 45. That's my standard time. All of them, no matter what the temperature. Always, I call that the butt end of it. Put the butt at the bottom. The butt of the hank. And these are these are definitely the thickest hanks I do. A lot of, like, say if I'm doing a cotton hank, put the ball band on it, I can actually wrap it around to where it almost covers up the cross area. I mean, yeah, I could actually make it go around that far. Any of the DK acrylics are so thick. I mean, there are it's almost okay. There's 322 yards. There's over 300 yards on each of these hanks. That's a lot of yarn, compared to weights. Unless you're talking fingering, but I mean, compared to other DKs or to worsted, you get a lot of yarn for a hank per hank in the acrylic DK. Thank you, Cal. Yeah, these are for the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social 2030, hosted by Dana, Wanderlust Crochet, and I forgot that quickly. Jen, right? Is that what you go by? I've seen you in chats before. Yes, she's co-host. Oh, you're Carrie. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I'll remember that now. Do you have content? Do you are you a content creator? Because if you are, I don't think I'm subscribed to you. Of course, we can subscribe to each other even if we don't have content. Like Rainy D says, maybe one day we will. I'm gonna move this back a tad so that I can move that box too. Put some yarn here so y'all can look at it. Oh, but you're thinking you might. See? That's why people subscribe to people. Would you mind type and drop, Carrie, so that we can subscribe to you in case you decide to do content? That's what I was thinking too, Tank. I mean, maybe, what if you just order online? You know? It's, that kind of stinks. Dang it, China. Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to go grab your link too. Oh, Cindy Hart's live today. I missed that. Darn it. What happens if I click on my own live? Okay, nothing. I've done it before. So I'm going to go get your channel. And 30 subscribers. I'm 31. Order as a guest. There you go. That's okay, Kim. You might change your mind one day. If it doesn't come up, Granny D, hi, sweetheart. Oh, you got a walk-in shower. So cool. Oh, well, I'm going over a little bit anyways. Kim, try that again. Well, just, maybe because of the it's after it, perhaps. What they're doing now is offering $100 worth of free merchandise to each person that can get more subscribers. They will give you a link to click. That's how they sucker you in. Wow. Dang it. Huh. Oh. Sorry, I misread, didn't I? Did you say he came in to measure? The guy just left it set up my new walk-in showers. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Nightbot and Zoila. I'm gonna go get you now, Kim. Yep, subscribe and you never know. Well, Kim, you have 17 and I'm number 18. You never know. Get you started on them just in case you do. And then when you make it big, you already have a couple subscribers under your belt. When you work on making it big. Yes, sweetheart, if you do. Some people just don't. Yeah. I was the same way. It was just like, if people are interested, fantastic. If not, I'm going to do it anyways. Because the Lord told me to. Yeah, the Lord told me to make this channel, and it's like, I'm not a YouTube type person. How many people have said that and ended up being like really big hits? The YouTube won't update, sweetheart. I think the phone's too old. I don't even know how old this thing is. I use it for my outdoor camera now. It's a monitor for that's where I watch my camera. I had some packages out this morning, so I wanted to keep an eye on them. I've had my uncle. He lives a couple doors up too, and he's older as well. And he's come to my door before and seen my packages sitting out there, and he's like, "You got some packages out here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know. They're outgoing." Thank you, Zoila. I am too. You guys, I mean, the whole community, even if I hadn't started a channel, I'm just glad to be a part of this because I never dreamed for one thing that even knitting, crocheting, yarn was such a big deal. I honestly thought it was like, no offense, but like old lady stuff, that I was the only one that really liked it. I'm like, okay, well, I must be an old lady because I like to crochet. But then I come on here and I see thousands of other people that are just as crazy about it as I am. It's like, yay, we're all in the same loony bin. People that understand. Taking out materials and checking the credit. Can I do what, baby? Where is it? Oh, well, you can put it over, plug it in over there. There's a charger over there too. Oh, what did you do, Crazy? Did you mess it up already? I would love to be in your neck of the woods sometimes. I mean, if Dory can come from Richmond, I should be able to come. I mean, I'm 2.5 hours from Richmond. In fact, we're hoping to make it to the beach this summer. Maybe I can stop by and see a couple friends in the area. Once we know something for sure, I will get in touch with said friends. Yes, she is. So you can get to the front. Okay. That's got to be exciting, though. Wow. It'll take up less space too. Is it? I mean, is it going to take up the same amount of space for top, or are you going to wind up having extra room? See, here's an example of perfect. Oh, I just love that. They look good together. Love them. Y'all see? Yeah, you can see that too. Cool. I have some peonies on my table here. The neighbor was cutting them down the other day because they were getting so big they were weighing over. She was like, I can't enjoy these flowers laying around like they're going to get eaten up by bugs and stepped on and whatever. And so she was just going around door to door giving everybody some peonies. And my cat gets to the table and knocks them over. They're a little bit squashed, a little bit falling apart now. It's not catnip. Why are you fascinated with it? As soon as I got him, the other cat jumped up on the table. But I caught him before he did anything. Buddy, that's the first one. And then today, baby's like, oh no, Ollie. And I looked around and there they were on their side. Oh, thanks, y'all. I didn't design them, but I agree. So that means I can agree with you guys that they do look gorgeous. And I'm really eager to see what's made. I'm always eager to see what's made. Even nice for myself, which isn't that often, but recently I have. I want to show you the song. I posted it on my community tab and on Instagram, but I finished the very first hang yarn that I dyed for myself with the Cloudborn, and yes, this sock is amazingly soft, just like Cloudborn is. It's gonna be a nice size walk-in shower where I have. Oh, you have a garden tub now? Oh, man. Well, okay. I understand. You need to walk in. Oh, yeah. I don't take baths that often. It's usually showered. I couldn't tell you last time I had a bath. That sounds funny. Take that out of context. Can't tell you last time I had a bath. It's because they're all showers. But those garden tubs sure are tempting. I'd probably take more baths if I had one of those. Yeah, I'm going to count these. I got a couple more I still have to hang, but I need to count them to see how many I have and how many I need to hang. Oh, right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and it's convenient too. I mean, just being able to step in, step out. I mean, it might be nice to sit down and relax and whatnot, but you can relax in your chair. You don't have to risk. I mean, even myself, I'm backside of 50, and I worry getting in and out because you never know. I mean, especially if it's after the baby had a bubble bath, then it gets slippery. You got to be careful at any age. Got to watch what you're doing. Interesting. Night bite. Explain. You can see how much trouble I have getting around. He was a super nice fella. Also lives close to my Hannah. Have you heard anything from your chillins? They're all in another country, huh? That'll be fun when y'all can get together again. Um, my granddaddy used to take us. Here we go again, bringing up my granddaddy again. He used to take us to Pigeon Forge a lot, um, and the Smoky Mountains, Dollywood. You've heard from both. That's awesome. Got a snag. Darn it. Hey, Dad. Need to paint my nails. Oh, I also ordered nail polish for teammate. See how that is. $1 something each. That should be teeny tiny. Like bonbon. Do they still make bonbons, the nail polish? I remember getting those a lot when I was younger. What, baby? Your iPad's not working. What's wrong? Did you plug? I bet that outlet's not plugged in. We have one over there that is very stubborn. It's really loose. I mean, you just barely pull on it and it comes right out of the wall. Grab me something too while you're at it. So I like going for a snack. I'm kidding. I do need some more lemonade though. I'll be back. Yes, I'm convinced this was meant to be, as I've been praying a lot. And I took the call when I've not been taking calls. I don't know. Awesome, awesome. So I take it that's been a recently that you've heard from. That's wonderful. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having your babies in another country and not hearing from them. Couldn't imagine. Great idea. The installers sellers may not know anything about a medically necessary discount. Call the people in charge. Yeah, any kind of discount you can get, absolutely. Let's go for it. I mean, even if they say no or whatever, give it a shot. You never know. Let's try. Let me see what's going on with her iPad first, guys, while I'm up. Oh, you got a bug light? Yeah. Your iPad's working. What's wrong? Oh, the video. You stopped the video. Or did you fix it? You already fixed it, didn't you? husband had a doctor's appointment today, orthopedic. He calls me at like 1:30. I'm like, oh no, that's right. You're on your way home. He's like, what? Why? I'm like, I got a live at 3. It's like, I ain't gonna bother. Hmm. He's probably wondering. It's 4:35 and she's still going. Yeah, sometimes I do that. But he usually doesn't call me. It's funny. I don't know if I know some of you guys have been in here when I get the phone call and I'm live and it's like, oh, I must have forgot. He's calling me. Of course, I've got my focus on. I have a live streaming focus that actually went off already. And set it back on. I set it for an hour. Okay, till tomorrow morning. I'll turn it off later. But yeah, he's probably like, she gotta be done. I need to mow. I told him, like, please don't mow while I'm live. Yeah, I still got more. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's going to be 70 of them. There's still a lot in here, though. And I do have some to hang yet, but uh, still, I'm going to get these things shipped out next week for sure. Good, Grady D. You should. I mean, it doesn't hurt to check. It doesn't hurt. Did you at least maybe get a senior discount? Lord, I'm about to follow that fingernail. That's bugging me. It got a snag on there. I'll probably go for, well, I should probably look at. Is that 4:30 or 4:38? I need glasses. 4:38. Wow. I'll probably just let you guys go. There's only another 5 minutes left on those. And but I am so glad everybody come over to hang out with me. Granny, call your doctor's office and tell them you need a medically necessary for the walk-in shower. Yeah, I agree. It seems like something. Seems like something maybe insurance could do something about. Because I know I didn't do this. I mean, I still can because I haven't done it. But someone told me from my mom with Medicare that she can get either one free wheelchair every so often, which you only need one. I mean, how many wheelchairs does a person need? Or walker every so often. And I went down to the thrift store and got her both wheelchair and a walker down there. But I mean, yeah, they're used. They're fine. They're okay. But it would be nice to have a nice new one. You kind of, with thrift stores, you gotta hit it when, before somebody else does, or you end up. Because I had gotten her one wheelchair that literally fell apart. I mean, it was just like the side came off, and it was not usable anymore. Thank you, Granny. You're sweet. Oh, you got a big Memorial Day discount from a promotion that run prices locked in for a year. Okay, sweet. When is this social? Is it in the fall? I think I knew when it was, but now it's not coming to me. I would love to go to some retreat. Nothing ever happens around here, or not that I know of. Are you changing the subject, Granny? And that's a really cool idea too. To have, I mean, I don't know. I've never been to a yarn social. Hello, Sally. How are you? Welcome in, and thank you for coming. But is that something that they normally do? Like have a certain colorway for said event? I love that idea. Everybody have the same, like, here you go, have some yarn. And they're all named after the event too. It's the Pacific Yarny that. I don't know why I have such a hard time. September 7th, that's my son's birthday. Through the ninth. Nice. I was thinking it was fall-ish. It's almost fall. The yarn is getting ready to beat, so I'm going to go over here and turn the oven off. I always like to leave it shut and let it cool. Unless I already got a hank ready, then I'll take them out, take the racks out, and set them down. But I have so much stuff spread out right now, I can't do that. All right, let me turn this off. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be so cool to just. Oh, I can. I've actually had somebody request that right after I ran out. I'm pretty sure I could do that colorway again. Let me pull up my shop. I can't remember which one it was. I think that's one of them that Crystal Bag o' Day bought. Again, a big thank you to Granny D for that. I was in her live and she shouted me out, and just so happened that Crystal was there. That was how many years ago? 3? Let me see. My computer's getting really slow. Probably easier to search Eden. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was polyester. Um, let's see. Were you wondering, Sally, about the same? Because I do still have some polyester yarn. It, for some reason, it's gotten so hard to come by. I mean, as far as the kind that I used, I still have soft baby snuggles. I think that might be a Michael's brand, I think. But I do still have some back there. No, the snag is bugging me. I keep messing with it. Dana says I have no idea, but cream, teal, and burgundy are my favorites, so that's why those colors were asked for. Yeah, yep, it's a good combination. I love that. Well, hello, Sunita. You home from work or did you go to work? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I'm past time. I'm just still just yapping away. Yeah, of course we used to pop in frequently when I was first getting started with my channel. What a help she was, and it was just a joy for all. These are these are special colorways made for the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social 2023, hosted by Dana, Wanderlust Crochet, and this is their colorway. This one is kind of green. This one's more accurate, and it looks blue in the camera. Does that look blue to you guys? That looks blue to me. It's teal and burgundy with speckles in the middle. Sure, Sally. Yeah, let's talk. I mean, I have polyester, but if you'd rather have it in a different base, we can do that. Yeah, green and blue. That's very simple. Don't you love autocorrect? You're a politician now, Sunita. Your grape nuts and your don't be sweet, don't be ugly is on its way. They just left today, Sunita. Yeah. Yep, I can't wait to see what they look like. Of course, I might have to wait a while, but I will be waiting. Yep, I got a big old bag here of some that's already been dyed, and I have 70 of these. Well, I will. Okay, the sneeze. It left. Yeah, yes, you ordered it in Sparkle. I wished I'd have taken pictures of it. I thought about that last night because I usually after the fact is when I remember. But I like whenever somebody orders a colorway in a different fiber other than what I have it pictured in, I usually take a picture of it just so people can see what it looks like in that fiber base. Kind of like Granny D does when she shows, you know, be sweet, don't be ugly, and you have cotton and you have wool. You know, they don't always look the same. I mean, I try to make them look the same, but you know, it's impossible to make them look exactly the same. And it's good to have so people know ahead of time. I don't think Bakura is still here. Bakura, are you still here? Because Kirsta just popped out.
I have emerged.
You have what?
Emerged. I have arrived.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
I don't suppose you want to go get me an emery board, would you?
Oh, what now?
I have an emery board and the thing you follow your fingernails with. I have a snag on my fingernails driving me nuts.
Oh, what? Do a hoop now?
Mm. The thing you follow your fingernails with.
The scratching board?
No, well, I guess you could, yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Ah, it's cameo time.
Oh, he chirped. Watch that cord.
Look who it is, people.
It's the Budster.
Uh-huh.
Say bud. Grilled cheese. I was gonna pick you up, buddy. Come here. Oh, thank you. Come here. Cameo.
Buddy-o.
Oh, here's our big fluffer son.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, Charlie.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
He's in. Wait, what? My hand. It looks so white.
Well, the lights are yeah a little bit, but the camera, the computer camera is different.
Yeah.
At first, I thought the beautiful French. Okay, I'll put you down, buddy. I gotta ring. At first, I thought the beautiful French shell, but maybe the one I showed on Nana's yesterday. The nail file. Nail file. You know what that
A
is?
human scratching post.
Hold on, guys. Let me get my inventory, or I drive us all crazy. Yeah, I'm getting ready to stop the live soon, anyways. Baby wants a grilled cheese. Now that I misunderstood her, I thought she said grilled cheese, and now she wants grilled cheese. Oh, Dee. Dee has a killer headache, so she's just gonna lay down for a little bit. Just close her eyes and rest for a little. Love you, Melissa, Kirsta, Alexandria, and all you lovely peeps. Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you feel better soon.
What did they think of little Buddy though?
Got to add the bus to Dee. All your colors, Granny. Yes. And her favorite crochet stitch. Yep, take it easy, Dee. We love you. Well, that is quite a square there, isn't it?
A bit too much yarn.
Well, guys, I'm going to call it a. Well, shoot, we're almost 2 hours. That's cool. I want to thank all of y'all for coming in, though. I'm going to go ahead and probably actually unplug this first and make the baby a sandwich. And once that yarn's cool, I'll rinse that and get in another batch. Get it, batch? I'm baking. Well, I want to thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me. And I will catch you all somewhere out there on the YouTube streets. All right? Y'all take care. God bless you. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks again. Let me find my outro. Bye.